What is happening? Twitch chat and YouTube, welcome to Vintage League. I don't know why I was pausing there, just pausing. Anyways, I saw that our good friend CFT Sock, who is quite the prolific deck builder, you might have remembered them from what was that Deathrite Shaman deck that ran Tinker? God, what was that? That was a nice deck. I can't remember. It was a Deathrite Shaman deck. It ran Tinker. Oh, the Flicker deck. It was the what is that card called? The Ephemerate. It was Bug. No, it was 4-color Deathrite Shaman Tinker Ephemerate combo. Yeah, you might remember that. I remember that. It was a good time. Anyways, they went 3-1 in a prelim with what we call Jewel Shops. It's a combo shops variant that plays this commander card, Coveted Jewel, 6 mana, draw 3, makes 3 mana of any one color, and then your opponents can steal it if they get a chance to attack you. This deck is super sweet. It's a Saga deck, a Workshop deck, and a PO deck, which makes it right up my alley, right? So I took the deck, I made some changes. I wanted to play some more Ghostly Flickers just because it sounded like a good time to me. And I wanted to just fix up the sideboard. I don't think Defense Grid is very good right now. So we decided to cut that, add some Graveyard Hate, switch around some slots. And I cut all the Prophetic Prisms. That could end up being a mistake. But I don't want to play Prophetic Prism. Instead, I have like a Sensei's Top, a Needle, an additional Saga, a God Pharaoh statue, all kinds of fun. Oh, as well as a 4th Opal, because I think blue mana might be an issue. I don't know. I've never played the deck. All I know is someone had told me that I need to play the Coveted Jewel deck at some point, and this is now that some point. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, here we go. Round 1 with Jewel Shops. We're up against turn 1 Tinker, who will not play turn 1 Tinker against you. He will instead play turn 1 Bazaar Baghdad. I don't know why they're like that, but they are. I have turn 1 Saga. Oh, wait, no, I have an Academy. Okay. Yep, I'm going to keep. Yep. So here's a fun problem. Do you play into Force of Negation? You kind of want to deploy as fast as possible. Yeah, I think you just do. We know our opponent's on Dredge. This is all they play is Dredge, and they have currently on a mold of 5, which means we have cards to play around that include Force of Negation, Force of Will, Force of Vigor, Mindbreak Trap. I know props. I wonder if there's any value to being like Saga Go. If my opponent wasn't on Dredge, but maybe even if they are on Dredge, like we do have a Needle in our deck and we are on the play. Maybe the play is actually just Saga Go. Could be possible. They kept a 5-er. I might do it. I'm gonna do it. Saga Go. You don't want to play out Mana Crypt because then they get double Force of Vigor targets. I guess this does expose Ancestral Recall to Grief. Oh, what the heck? I am bamboozled. I have never... We are actually getting turn 1 Tinkered. I have never seen this player not play Dredge. That is complete bamboozlement. PO is not the best draw here, but the good thing is they don't have Fluster up. I think I'm just going to jam an Ancestral here. See what they do. Man, what if we flicker our Saga? Wait, they have a negation in their Tinker deck? Ah, all the best laid plans. It's okay. It's okay. We've got mana crypts. It's gonna be great. We're gonna make a construct, untap, make a construct, and then we'll have 3 mana, and we'll get to flicker this Saga with the trigger on the stack. No, we're not getting tinkered. Wow, that's incredible. Well, it's a good mulligan. Counter my spell, untap, tinker me. All right, they are playing Sagas in their deck, which is good for us because it means they can hit more lands, which they did. They failed. Another example of Saga ruining everything. They might die now. I don't know. Saga, Citadel, not a combination. I'm just a Citadel. I'm just not a Citadel hater. I'm just a Saga hater. We all know it. It's fine. Okay, so here we go. Trigger on the stack. Let's make... do we want to make another construct, or do we just want to float? Yeah, let's make a construct. Yes, they added 4 additional lands to their deck, Slasher. Do you know what adding 4 additional lands means? 4 additional bricks. We might not actually be Ghostly Flickering, to be honest here, because we need to win the game this turn. So the answer might just be make a mana and get like another Mox in and go for a PO kill. My opponent could have a counterspell on the top of their deck. You see if they played PO Sagas in their PO deck, the outcome would be the same, but that's just wrong. You shouldn't play Sagas in your PO deck. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I think, is get a Sensei's Top. I think that makes the most sense. Well, does that make the most sense? Yeah, I think so. I think we just force them to have a counterspell. It could be that they have force on top, but that's an additional 5 life, so... All right, sweet. Doesn't look like we got anywhere crazy, but they didn't have a force on top, and they could have had a fluster, but I think they would have cast it even if it wouldn't have hit enough things. Let's see. Top key. They have a mental misstep on top. That would be interesting, I guess. That'd be really bad for me. That is really bad for me. That's quite unfortunate. They were always going to hold misstep for the top there. So maybe I should have spun with my... No, spinning with my top didn't do anything. I drew more than 3, right? This flicker was a thought monitor. Yeah, it would be better right now. That's true. I mean, I was able to get 5 life off of them. Maybe they'll be like a really clunky Tinker deck. Would have even been better as you could say it would be better as a Prophetic Prism too, Slasher. Come on now. Be fair. I don't believe there was any time for me to spin top that would have done anything, because PO was drawing me more than 3 cards, so I wasn't seeing anything new. But what would that have done? Oh, you mean float a spin? Yeah, I guess I could have done that. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think I've ever done that. Have I never ever done that before? I guess I could technically be holding open Flicker right now. Oh. So my opponent wheeled, but has a Lavinia in play. It is unfortunate. I just think it's never really mattered. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't really know. Oh, they hit their time vault off their wheel. Seems good. It's pretty unfortunate. My opponent almost ran out of life there because their deck isn't really built very well for Tinker. So, or for Citadel. Anyways, I'm going to bring in Negation. And maybe Hercules. Needle is really bad. Maybe we'll just board a Flicker out. Yeah, whatever. Make him stop me. It's pretty rough that opponent had a negation there. But I don't think spinning before POing there would have mattered because we didn't draw any cards that draw a card, right, Rodney? If we had drawn if we had like a prophetic prism, yeah, I probably should have brought in Trinisphere. Kind of forgot it was there. Sure. This looks insane. If we had like a prophetic prism that would have drawn us a card, if like a lot of times you don't need to spin first because you're just replaying your top and you can always spin once you replay your top, right? You don't want to spin unless you have to spin. So like the only time it would matter, I guess, is if you had a top that was getting countered and but you still had draw spells. Kind of a weird corner case. Interesting. Well, next turn we get to do the thing, so. Well, I mean, I could have known to play around Misstep there. It was something I definitely considered, right? I vocalized it before it happened. But yeah, good to know for sure. I think I just want to negate this Lotus. Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true. Because we have the top draw, we have 3 draws and then another draw. So you want to float it. You want to float it at a different time than Rodney. You wanted to float it activate top, PO. I didn't even get to that. Yeah, that's even better. Like I said, I don't. Oh, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. Honestly, in 3 years of playing PO, I don't believe I've ever done that. So that's crazy. What do I do with this? I kind of want to negate it. Is that correct? I don't know. I don't care really. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I guess the only real instance is like a read on that misstep is getting countered, or that they have a misstep, or they have like a thing that kills top, that counters top, like I don't know, like a steel sabotage or something maybe. It also like kind of assumes that you're not drawing anything off of your PO, which you could know because you could spin a top beforehand. So it's possible with all the mana that I had, I could spin a top, see what my 3 cards I'm going to draw with PO are, see that they were all blanks, and then make the play. Like it uses a ton of mana, right? But it seems really good anyways. So I'm on like my opponent has to have a force here, really. Do you have a force? This is my Ancestral Recall. It costs 6 mana, but it's still Ancestral Recall. Of course they do. Yeah, if you have an Ancestral Recall read, maybe you don't even tap your top. Well, no, you're still tapping your top. That doesn't make any sense. What am I talking about? What do we got? Opal, Time Vault, Untapped Ribbon Monolith. So I need to hit another Jewel. I guess this is. I mean, I can just hit PO, right? Jewels and POs are all good. Let me just untap this. I'm not even gonna hold up Flusterstorm. I don't care. F6. I really don't like these, like, I guess this is an Esper Tinker deck. I think they're so bad. Saga, it's a pretty good one. I guess I technically win eventually here. My opponent, I guess, could get a needle off of this. Maybe I'm supposed to hold Saga till after they use their Saga. No, that doesn't really matter. I mean, they could needle Time Vault, but then I just can get a top, so it's fine. I think if I don't get combo killed, I'm probably winning this game by a lot. So that's always nice. Red. You're just making a Saga token. Yeah, yeah. I mean, my Saga tokens are going to be bigger than theirs. That's for sure. Yeah, there's new emotes. There's new emotes. So, oh, wow, it's really good. Thanks to the donated subs after the PTQ win, we have like 5 emote slots open. So I added LFG, Y, GeoGuessr, and a Lotus. And I also found out that we have new follower emotes, so you don't even have to be subbed as long as you're following the stream. So I added Top Deck, Just Down, Just Enlisted, Tinker, and Vintage. So that should be fun. I'm pretty excited for that, actually. I can just F6, right? There's no reason I would have to flicker against this deck, right? Wow, they're not making another thing. That's probably really bad for me. Probably means I'm dead. What did their Preordain do in this game? Did it top a Force of Will? Is that what happened here? They went top on Preordain. We are in the tank. I guess that's probably a good thing, because it probably means I'm not just dead. But yeah, it's really sad when they don't make a construct, because then I get less value off of my dress down. For a while there, Slasher, people started just playing around me, where they would just only make one construct because they knew they were going to get blown out by dress down. No. It was just they're like, I can't afford to put another 3 mana into this construct because I know it's just giving Justin more value. It was a good time. I love when people put, 7 mana worth of land stuff into play and then you just blow it all up. It's fun. It's a good time. Not even just 7 mana and 2 land drops. All right, is this it? Is this it? This is all you're doing? Attacking with a construct? Well, the Ghostly Flicker was pretty important if my Coveted Jewel resolved. But my Coveted Jewel did not resolve, which made my Ghostly Flicker not very good. I also did take out 3 Prophetic Prisms, which probably isn't helping. We do have lethal next turn, so that's nice. We just go infinite. So my opponent does have to kill us on this turn. It'd be pretty good right now if my opponent, cast Force of Vigor. Blink. So I think my opponent needs to either Tinker. Jesus, they have an Ancestral too? Okay. Oh, cool. So they Ancestral, and now they're going to Tinker me. Yeah, I mean, those are the good cards. Cool. What a great time. Oh, glad I played. All right, let's try this again. See what happens. Yeah, this is unkeepable. Close. Okay, this hand is... I guess this hand is also unkeepable. That's pretty unfortunate. This is something that I did consider, and that's why I added an additional opal. But, alright, we're gonna go to 5, I guess. My opponent is also going to 6, so that's nice. They are also going to 5. This one is keepable. So, I want this key. Okay, this looks good. Wait, how are we playing turn 1 Jewel? Am I missing something here? Oh, I can use my Metamorph as a Monolith for 1? I don't really, I'm pretty sure we cannot play. I want to keep this Metamorph for after Jewel anyways, I think, so... Right now I have 3 mana, 5 mana. No, I have 6 mana. I think you're right. 3. This is an additional 5. If I can play Metamorph for... Oh, no, it doesn't make me additional mana. It's exactly neutral. Okay, yeah. So we just wait till next turn. Tropical Island. Could mean anything. Chose to shuffle. That's a good sign. All right, so I don't think I want to use this key right away. I guess I should play around days. I would like to resolve my Ancestral Recall for 6 mana. Please? I don't have anything if you counter this, so please do not counter this. I have nothing. Maybe we do need some Moon Silver keys to go find our jewels. Jewels? Rip the boys. Flusterstorm. Okay, fine. We'll pass. We've never resolved one of these jewels. We've had 6 mana like a lot, pretty often though. That's nice. Maybe they'll play something good and we can Metamorph it. They went bottom. Oh my god, who would play that deck? That's a good draw. Yes, I did kind of figure that out. No! Stop it. Guess we're gonna Metamorph an Archon, I guess. I have to hold whatever card I draw into my hand, though. Or I can draw a Jewel. I didn't draw a Jewel, by the way. Okay. Yeah, this is a sad day. Not happy. Wait. What can we hit? What can we hit? Can we hit anything good? No, our only creatures are meta. Wait. We don't even have to. We can just not make a Saga token. We could Oath. No, we can't Oath because they have an Orchard. Damn. So close. I was hoping we could Orchard. We can't. Or so we could Oath, but we can't Oath because they have an Orchard. All right, so we're just gonna have to Metamorph their Archon, which is fine. It'll kill their Archon, but that doesn't really stop them. It just loops. Archon is insane, Slasher. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's a PTQ winning deck right there, if I've ever seen one. Not a second place PTQ deck. Oh, never mind. I'm dead. Never mind. They're going to vamp for Time Walk, and I'm dead. I'm going to lose my Metamorphy. Sad day. They hit me with the sweet deck you created. Wait, what? They're not gonna time walkie? And they must have force of will then? That's pretty bad for me as well, I guess. Hmm. There's no way. They're supposed to just get time walk. No shot. What does that do? I have a collector. I have a cage in my board, right? Okay. So pretty sure I'm okay with make a construct here. I don't even have to untap yet. I can just make a construct. Pretty sure I have enough mana to do everything I want. And I'm just gonna go get a Lotus. Sorry, I'm gonna go get a Mana Vault. It's like a Lotus, but stays in play. Because I don't need blue mana. And then I'm just gonna jam which one would I rather get countered? I guess I would rather get Metamorph countered, right? Because Karn lets me make a cage. What about Lattice? I guess I would lose to Lattice on board, so that would be bad. Okay, so I'm gonna play Metamorph and see if I get this resolved. Because I think they vamp for force. I can't imagine what else they would vamp for. Like, I would have vamped for Time Walk, but I feel like the other card you would vamp for would be force. Okay, blue. What? Okay. So I still should make an Archon, probably. So they vamped for Dress Down? Ew, that's so good. Why is my deck so good? All right. I also don't kill their Archon now. Which is... No, it doesn't even come in? Ooh, Dressed Out is so broken. No, what is this? Why? Why? Pain. My deck is so broken. Wait, do they have Dressed Out in hand and they vamp for force? That would be so bad for me. Oh my god, it's so fucked up. They just happen to have Dress Down. How is Dress Down a fair Magic card? Restrict Dress Down. I think we need to restrict Dress Down. This is absurd. Like, card's too good. Look how much things it does. They have an Oko too? Oh my god, they have Hardcast Vigor. No, Saga is garbage. Did you just see how bad Saga was? The card we need to restrict is Dress Down. Broken. Just absolutely broken. All right, I guess I'm going to bring in this Grafdigger's Cage. I think Dress Down needs to be restricted. Did you see how good that card was? Insanity. Perfect. Probably. I don't know. I just click random cards. I don't think I've ever beaten my Oath deck. The deck is just cracked. I think I'm like 0-6 versus it. No shot. I didn't know that Metamorph worked that way. I can't believe it works that way, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought I'd be able to enter. That's what he said, I guess. Unlucky, really. The Metamorph just didn't enter. I don't know. There was a Dressed Out in play, and the Metamorph just went straight to the graveyard. Okay, all right, hold on. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. Magic the Gathering hand. Oh wait, this is not an acceptable Magic the Gathering hand. I have miscalculated. It's fine. We'll draw something. I think everything in our deck that's not a blue spell is a good draw. So I guess if it's not an opal and not a blue spell, I may have slightly miscalculated on this one, chat. There may have been 2 6-drops, and I put one uncastable 4-drop in our hand. Yeah, I might have, whoops. It's fine. How can you ever mulligan Tinker, you know? Well, you came to the right place. It's okay. It's okay. I think most cards in our deck are pretty good draws. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Probably. Though my opponent gets the board in like... Okay, fair. It's okay. I'm not playing creatures anyways. See, look at that. Easy. I don't think that actually changes anything. Okay, never mind. Most cards in my deck were not good draws. That was actually... that was a lie. Saga is a terrible draw. So this card is awful. People want to restrict this card? Look how bad it is. Should be an artifact. Oh, well. I'm glad my land drop can be Nature's Claimed. Oh my god, I drew another one! No, stop! My god, this is the worst card. I get tricked into putting Saga in my deck, and this is what happens every time. Just beaten by the clearly superior deck. All right, it's fine. How about like perfect, great draw, would play again. We just jam Coveted Jewel, right? Probably. Because this doesn't really, this just gets vigored. And I don't really want that to happen. May I please have some Coveted Jewel? Pretty please. I would like a one resolved Jewel. Please. Like, this is a good play if their interaction is like Nature's Claim and Force of Will, right? Or not Force of Will, Force of Vigor. Okay, we're in, chat. Draw 3. Oh, we're going off. Okay, so if we assume they have a Vigor in their hand, what is our best sequencing? We have up to 6 mana. So maybe our best sequencing is actually like Opal, Ruby. Statue? Or maybe... Yeah, because Metamorph runs into Vigor too hard. Or we could Tinker. We could just Tinker another one. All right, let's do Opal, Ruby. Yeah, let's just Tinker, like blue, Tinker off this, I guess we could get flustered in this way. That's probably fine, though. Tinker off this Opal. They probably don't play Fluster post board. It's probably one of the cards they cut for claims. This also will help us beat Vigor because now I can play a Metamorph. Well, not really beat Vigor, but they would have to like Vigor both the jewels, maybe. What if we just get a... Nah, Time Vault plays into it too badly. Let's just get another jewel. Let's get another jewel. That sounds like fun. Oh, 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 oh. Hello there. Yes, very nice. Okay, so now I have 2, 4, 8. So now I can actually Metamorph with PO backing up. Welcome, Arkans viewers. We are doing some shenanigans. No, not again. This has to stop. This has to stop. I think tinkering for Metamorph is worse, Slasher, because of this. I mean, once it resolved, I guess they can't have this. All right, maybe I can hit a Force of Will, so... Well, I guess if I hit a Force of Will, then I don't have a Coveted Jewel in play. What if I pick up 3 cards for a Force of Will? I think that seems reasonable. I guess I could get a jewel. I could get a jet if the Metamorph made it, but then I wouldn't force, right? Okay, so they have Fluster as well? Or do they have like a claim or something? This is not really what I thought was going to happen. Okay, is this jewel getting claimed, I guess? That's still not the end of the world. I did not draw a force, but I drew a bunch of mana, so... Man, Dress Down is still so broken, though. My Metamorph just doesn't enter. Why is that a thing? Why does my Metamorph just go away? So, we probably just want to jam a Karn, right? Oh, I don't have a cage to get. Maybe it enters as a 0/0 and dies? I guess that's possible. I feel like I should... This is enter the... I don't know how it works, man. It's too complicated. So I could go Karn, get an Opal. It's kind of okay. That's got to be worse than... Well, I don't really want to make a creature because of Oath. So... We do need a blue mana. I guess we don't need a blue mana. Oh, I can go get an Opal and play Demonic, though. That's probably pretty good. All right, Opal. And then I'm just going to go get a Force. Because I think I'm winning this game. Oh, okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. Obviously, Dress Down is broken, but that's okay. We can beat it. Probably. Um, do I want to make a Saga token? Not really. How do I really even lose from here? Oh, I guess I could have made a Saga token because I have a cage. Whatever. Never mind. It's fine. Everything's fine. Should I cast God Pharaoh statue first? I guess it doesn't really matter. What is it? Green, black, what? Do they have Assassin's Trophy? Oh, they have an Abrupt Decay on my... Sheesh! That would be so good right now. If I didn't have a PO! Whoops! Sorry, friend. Wait a sec. Yeah. My deck is sick. Did I? I didn't do any slamming. This is not my deck. I merely adopted the plan. It's merely PO deck number 33. It's fine. Well, one is not keepable. Mulligan. Keep? I think. My Saga's gonna die and I'm going to lose. Ooh, never mind. Don't mind me. Play around Vigor. I guess I'm forcing Vigor no matter what, but it's fine. All right, okay. What do you say you? What say you? Imagine they like Vigor with Veil backup or some dumb shit. Claim? Claiming my Saga. I think I just let that happen. Saga is just bait. It's not very good. I just want opponent to interact with it instead of my Coveted Jewel. If they play an Oath, is that also bait? Probably not. Probably should counter the Oath. Coveted Jewel is simply Ancestral Recall that costs two lands instead of one land, you know? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, they're gonna cast Gaia's Blessing, giving me 2 spirit tokens and shuffling a nature's... Yes, that resolves. You got it, homie. Resolves. Okay. Workshop. I have a jewel. Pew. All right, you force my jewel. Guess what? I force your force. Now I have a jewel. No, they had 2 Force of Wills and 2 blue cards? All right. Well, I sure hope these spirit tokens can do the job. I sure hope my opponent doesn't top deck Oath of Druids. That would be bad. Ah. I see. I did put that in my deck, yeah. That's fine. I think we can beat that. It's just some spirit tokens. Ooh, the Coveting Jewel! Sorry, opponent. I don't really know what I'm doing with this, but it felt like I should play it. I think I'm just gonna grab an opal for my post-jewel shit, maybe. I don't know. I can grab lattice next turn. No, that's my favorite though. Well, that was pretty broken. Guys, don't pick on Slasher. He's got a fever. Okay, here we go. Takachi, what do you got for us today? I have... Oh, Lutri. That's a wild otter. Okay. All right. Okay. This is a mulligan. This is a hand of Magic the Gathering cards. I believe I am supposed to keep this hand and put away the Time Vault. Interesting. Okay. We don't know what colors our Lutri opponent has elected to play today. Kind of, hello. Why, hello there. I don't mind if I do. Oh, I'm actually 1 mana short. Ah, 1 mana short. Oh, never mind. We're just dead. But that's a one of. Guess we're gonna spin. That's so bad. Maybe I have to force that. I didn't really want to force it, but oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's all over. I guess I should have forced it. Man, mental misstep is broken. Who said unrestrict mental misstep? Let's never do that. Yeah, but guess what, Slasher? It would not have been better at a prophetic prism. or a thought monitor for that matter. What is happening? Stop. I don't want to counter any of these things though. They're so bad. I guess I was supposed to counter this mental misstep though. Oh, there's green in our Lutri deck? There's an ignoble hierarch in our Lutri deck? I'm gonna get wastelanded, aren't I? Okay, so I have to draw 2 dead cards. I have to draw a Grim Monolith and another Opal. And then after that, I still have outs to winning this game, so no concessions here. No concessions. We have outs. We just need to... I mean, we have a force, so we can do some living. Living is good. Never mind. We have to do some countering. Countering is good. This is Gush. This is bad. We're so dead. Is it the other hierarch? Crop rotation. Well, okay. This is not exactly where I saw this game going. But I accept. No, most of our jewels haven't resolved, but when they do resolve, we typically win. So, though our deck can probably never beat a Hull Breacher. Okay. I mean, if we draw a workshop, do we not cast Coveted Jewel if we draw a workshop here? What are they holding up with this? Negation, maybe? I don't know. It's out of my control. All right. They got a Lutri. Workshops? That's pretty good. Am I going to get dazed? Why do I feel like I'm getting... Oh, am I getting spell pierced? Why is it so painful? This Highlander deck is so good. It's so good. Wow. Strip mine. This is in fact bad for the home team. Just in case anyone was wondering at home. Okay, well, that's a Magic the Gathering card. I will play my Magic the Gathering card. Will I be allowed to play my Magic the Gathering card? You're holding up Force. Yes, cool. Can I play this Magic the Gathering card? Maybe I should play this Magic the Gathering card first, actually. What is this? Am I getting abraded? I'm getting double abraded? It's a beautiful death knocking on the window. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Not after my tomb gets strip mined. I would have to draw like workshop monolith, I would think. And they would also have to not have negation, which I mean it's possible they were just holding up a braid pierce the whole time. I am definitely playing against cards legal in the format. That is for sure. Well, kick the shit out of me, so not that that means that much. All right. Well, that was rough. I had a bad time. I learned my lesson the hard way. Mental misstep, still dumb. I guess we will bring in this Trinisphere on the play, and we will play one down Opal. Seems reasonable. I am starting to suspect that we did not need to add more Ghostly Flickers to our deck. I just really wanted to ghostly flicker a coveted jewel. We haven't gotten to do that yet, but I really want to. So it's kind of important to me. I also really want to flicker a saga when it's about to go away. I also want to do that. Just some goals, you know. It's good to have goals. I don't really know how to board against my opponent's deck. It probably has a collector roof in it, so like I probably should have a dismember at the very least. But the thing is, it can't have more than one collector roof, so how much do we care? You know? Maybe we want just like a balance as well. That might be fun. Who knows? But I feel like you have to have a certain amount of spells for your loot tree. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just have a bunch of ignoble hierarchs. If you're playing ignoble hierarch, does that mean you have like one ignoble hierarch, one noble hierarch, one deathrite shaman, one birds of paradise, one gilded goose? Or do we just like have an ignoble shaman for fun? I don't know. I would assume if you play an ignoble shaman, you would probably have a deathrite shaman. I guess. There might be some logic in that. Ooh, boy. Okay, so they decided to keep in the loot tree. And I've got a hand that has go buttons. It has some big old go buttons. Which I'm a fan of. I like this. I am down for this. Absolutely. Let's go. I would like a Grim Monolith. I would like another Grim Monolith. And then I would like Tinker for Jewel? Or do I just cast Ancestral? Or do I PO on their turn? Or Tinker for 3-ball? Doesn't exactly lend to what I'm doing. We could just Tinker for a God Pharaoh statue as well. That might be best, actually. What am I going to get rid of? The Grim Monolith? That is a Phyrexian Metamorph? Or... Well, actually, I can't really play anything after this, which is problematic, I guess. Maybe I should just play Ancestral then. If I play Ancestral, I can still do things next time. I guess I can still Ancestral next time. Yeah, let's just do Tinker off of this fake Grim Monolith for God Pharaoh statue. Oh god, no, I don't. Okay, no, if this got countered, I wouldn't actually have a blue, so that would be bad. Okay, so I'm gonna get a God Pharaoh statue. Now my opponent's spells cost 2 more, so that's pretty strong. And I still have a blue because it's resolved, so I can untap and cast Ancestral, try to find another blue source, and then maybe go for a PO combo. Yeah, this seems fine. It does make me feel like maybe I could have gone for something else, but it felt like there was some amount of risk involved with going for a PO. Nope, you can't play it. Nope, you can't play it. It costs 2 more. Nope, 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 nope. Try again. All right, so we have an uncounterable Ancestral now. Another Opal. That's good because it's another blue mana. That's a great draw. Manifold Key. I wonder if there should be more keys in this deck. Oh, I don't actually have another mana to use. That is problematic. So I guess I will just... What am I going to needle? Wasteland. Strip mine. Wasteland, I guess. Deathrite Shaman. Dak Vaden. Dak Vaden costs 5. It's probably fine. I guess the thing we should really be worried about is Force of Vigor. Because my opponent's going to play mana sources here. Oh, actually, if they play mana sources, they can't play a spell. Unless it's a Lotus. Okay, so they're tapped out again. They're tapped out again. We have free reign. So now we can combo kill them, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. So if I untap this, so I have 3 mana, and I untap this and go to 3 mana up to 6 mana, I will still have enough to PO. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are doing it now. Ooh, we are about to do the thing. I would like to do the thing. Thank you for... Oh, my God, we are doing the thing. We are just most assuredly doing the thing. Is this actually a situation where you tap your Academy first because everything costs so much mana? No, there's only one thing that actually costs a lot of mana, right? Well, play this, play... Maybe you do. There's no way that's true. Pew! I have officially declared that we are doing it. Doing it. My opponent's letting me do the thing. I like that. You're a good egg opponent. Yes. How many things should we do, chat? What is the answer, and how is it not all of the things? I guess we'll take infinite turns. That's a reasonable thing to do here. I guess we can also like Karn Lattice. That's pretty reasonable too. Yes. Like all PO decks, the win con doesn't actually matter. This was fun. I would do this again. We should have drawn until we drew Ghostly Flicker so we could have cast it. Damn it. Probably would have drawn out by then. This deck could... you have Saga. I feel like Saga solves a lot of, you know, like possible winning issues. Like if we didn't have a Saga, then we have what? We have Volkey and we have Karn. It's a pretty low number. We also have like Metamorph their stuff, I guess. Like kind of like one of my PO decks. But when you have Saga, like you have infinite win conditions basically. Pernicious Deed for 6. A classic. No, Dress Down is clearly the predator. Dress Down just countered by Metamorph and drew a card. That was brutal. I can never let that happen again. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a keepable hand of Magic the Gathering cards if I've ever seen one. Yeah. We actually have their one collector beat here, so. Well, yeah, we also have, you know, 4 Urza's Saga, Vault Key, Karn, stand something up, you know? Like, there's a lot of other things happening there than just God Pharaoh's Statue infinite turns, but that would work as well. All right, so, sheesh, that's a good draw. Do we play around the Spell Pierce? Maybe we go, like, bait with Jet. Bait with Key. Upkeep Ancestral. Or should I play around like Oof Wasteland, maybe? Oh, they're gonna just... Alright, well, I'm just gonna resolve Ancestral then. What the... Oh, wow, it's a lot of colors. Yup, let's do it. They can only have one Mind Ray Trap. Why would we play around it? They can only have one of any kind of card. Why would we play around any of them? Time Walk is a great one. Yeah, let's do that. Would you like to counter my Time Walk? Unfortunately, I actually... Oh, no, this works really well, yeah. If they bait... If I... Oh, I didn't get the bait there. Should I still just go for the Time Vault victory? Probably. You got it? I got it? Do you have spot removal, I guess? A Braid? Nature's Claim? Force of Vigor? Repeal? Yeah, Vigor. Okay, they're one. It's okay. They only have one Vigor, so this is gonna hit. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. This is fine. I have a turn already in the books, so I can just get a Coveted Jewel and let's go. Would I rather play an Ancient Tomb and get an additional mana, or would I rather put a Saga in play? I feel like I shouldn't need... I only need a Saga, I guess, if I... Does an Ancient Tomb let me... It does let me play another Jewel. So... That is important, because it would let me untap Jewel and play another Jewel. Okay, I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb. Pew! Can I have a Jewel? Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. I would like these. Thank you. I don't think I want to play this Monolith off of this. Come on, flicker, 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 flicker. That's like a flicker. So I can play another Jewel, but then I might end up being short on PO. So let's just do the POing. Whee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fluster? I have Spell Pierce speed. Ooh, Pyroblast. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got me. Whatever will I do? What if they play a flash creature here and steal my jewels? That would be bad. Imagine if they flashed a Snapcaster Mage in, attacked me, and stole my jewels. Drew 6. Yikes. That would be my life. They only have 1 card left in their hand. After they put this loot tree, they'll have 2 cards left in their hand. Okay. So they could have a Force of Will, I guess. Theoretically. Never mind. So I'm going to just slam a 3-ball. And then I'm going to slam a jewel. And then I have a Karn. Is that lethal? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Yeah. Karn. And Lattice. Our deck is busted. Our deck is busted. What? Okay, here we go. Round 4 now. We're doing work here. We're casting some jewels. That is a bit too many jewels. I I am not that luxurious of a man. I can go without three jewels. We can how about a little bit less? Yeah, this works. This hand totally works. Interesting question would be, what do we want to do with it? Do we want to put back Time Walk? Do we want to put back Metamorph and go Tomb, Sapphire, Walk, untap, and maybe draw another card to PO with? That seems pretty reasonable to me. If we kept the Metamorph, we probably wouldn't cast it on the first time. It also plays around Mindbreak Trap, which I know everybody in my chat loves to do. So yeah, let's do this. Let's go Ancient Tomb, Sapphire, Time Walk, Lotus, Opal. Well, I guess it doesn't technically play around. It doesn't get my PO Mindbreak Trapped. It would probably still get my Lotus Mindbreak Trapped, but. Yeah, the cool part about this current setup is I have Ancient Tomb, Sapphire, Opal, and I don't actually have to crack my Lotus, which is going to give me an additional card. Hopefully I get something else here. That's exactly what we bottomed, wasn't it? Okay, so let's just jam. See what happens. They have to have a force of one of the 2 kinds. I guess one of the 3 kinds. All right, they do have a force. All right, well, I'm out of stuff. What do you got for me, homie? Ooh. All right. It's a good draw. Saga's a good draw. I got a lot of mana. Not a lot to do with it. Wonder what they're on. So far, we've only seen on-color Jeskai cards. But in that case... Yo, it's time to save our Saga with a flicker. God bless. So if this fetches a Tundra, I would say they're on Jeskai. Okay, they're not. They're on Rug. They're on Rug? What is Rug? Oh, well, they're on Rug with Pearl. So maybe they're on Maharu Oath. I guess that could be possible. Why did I do this with an Ancient Tomb? That was not the smartest play I've ever made in my life. Draw. Another Metamorph. Okay, so I can make a Saga token, and then I can crack my Lotus and Flicker. So if I can make a Saga token with the Sapphire and the Opal. Sorry, I could make a Saga token with Sapphire, Opal, and then crack my Lotus, Flicker these 2. Well, what am I getting with this Saga? I guess we should think about this. I don't know. Needle on Dak? Probably just a top. Maybe just a top? Hmm. Okay, let's make a Saga token. Imagine they dress down me again. Good God. And then this still gets a thing. Yeah, so we'll just do Ghostly Flicker, this, and this. Okay. I am not allowed to Ghostly Flicker. I want to Ghostly Flicker my Saga. So rude. So now if I want to play a Metamorph this turn, I have to not get a top. Maybe I should just get a key. Negation. I feel like I should diversify and play around dress down. So I'm just gonna get a top. Like I want to Metamorph like a Saga token, but I want to not get murdered by a dress down, I think. The most fun vintage deck to play and not get bored of? I don't know. I like Pio. I played like Pio for 3 years and I'm not too bored of it, so. Okay, I mean, I have lethal. They have to do something. Okay, well, these are not the fantastic draw. Well, this is not bad because what we can do is draw into Mana Vault, which will give us 1 off of lethal. So I could play like Metamorph as a top as well, which will get me to lethal damage and also not make me... yeah, this is fine. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done this because now I'm going to get Pyroblasted and I don't have enough mana to play a second one. Okay, well, that was a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, so I should have not used the blue because that would have let me play a second Metamorph. Or I didn't think about playing around Pyroblast, I'm not going to lie to you. Nice choice of island. Okay, so it could be rug. It doesn't really think... you can't really say it's going to be rug control because there's a Pearl here. So I would say it's probably Maharu Oath. So just the rug controlling Oath deck. So I think it was correct for me to not like play my Metamorphs into... Well, I guess my Metamorph would have been played into Dress Down no matter what, right? We learned that the hard way. So I guess there was no playing around Dress Down at all. The only thing we should have done differently is probably not paid blue. We should have played life. So what we'll do is we'll bring Cage into the main. And we'll bring Trinisphere into the main. And we'll bring in Negation. And then we will cut Needle and... Well, maybe we want Needle for Oko. I just think that's just not a very good attack route. Like cut a Flicker. Maybe we'll keep Trinisphere out on the draw. And we'll just keep 2 Flickers. And we want to keep blue cards for negation. So we'll just cut an Opal because they're going to attack our Moxen. Yeah, that seems fine. Elementals was those were Magic the Gathering cards for sure. That deck is how this is the 3rd person who has seen the picture that says 1 free entry vintage cube and asked, what is this for? It's for 1 free entry to vintage cube. think this hand's feasible. We have a Saga, which is quite good against our opponent's deck. We've got a Force to protect ourselves from getting Oath comboed. And then, like, when this finally goes off, we can just, like, get a Lotus and cast a Jewel. Or even, like, get a Mana Rock and Metamorph it. Sure, you get to look at my hand. Fair, fair. I mean, it's pretty unfair, but fair. Basic Island. I would probably be boarding that out. I guess they don't know if I'm on Wastelands or not. They just know that we're a workshop deck. We got the Element of Surprise. Okay, it's not a bad one. Okay. I was about to say, maybe my Saga gets attacked by a Vigor. Seems unlikely. Yeah, it's a good card. Red? They have a Dak Vaden? Maybe they are on like a rug control deck with five Moxen. I mean, I have to force this. I can't let this resolve. They have Pyroblast backup? That'd be pretty bad for me. Wow, they have Force backup. Okay. All right, so this goes to 4 and then to 5, and I have to make... I mean, I think my Saga just beats this, right? Because they played it too early? Didn't they just play this too early and now my Saga's going to beat it? Like, they are going to get 2 lootings off of it, but is that good enough? I guess if they also have a Vigor, it's pretty good. Veil of Summer. Maybe it's just a Rug Oath deck. I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out what's going on here. All right, well, I am just going to go for the kill on this Dak Vaden. So, because I'm going to go to 2, and then I'm going to go to 3, and then to 4, and then to 5. So, should be pretty easy for me to get up to lethal. Why wouldn't they steal the top? I would put it on top of my library. Probably not the strongest play. They discarded Nature's Claim Pyroblast. They have double Basic Island. Oh, they also have Time Walk. That is not good. Okay, so now it's 6, which is going to actually be a bit harder. They have just, like, Time Walking to dig. Like, they've drawn no fetch lands, and they have the ability to cast dig off of Island. That is brutal. Goodbye, Mystic Chen. I will see you at some point. Wait, I spelled their name wrong. I see. Well, it's 160. It's a small time. Small times. All right. Let's focus here. I need to get up to 6 to kill this Dak Vaden, and I also have to have them not hit like Fetchland Nature's Claim, or discard Ancient Grudge Nature's Claim. Oh wait, they still don't have a land. Wow. They still don't have a land. Okay, so can I get to 6 is the question. The answer to that is most definitely going to now be yes. So I could just go Jewel. So Jewel's a bit risky, right? Okay, let's stop and think here. So if I get Lotus, I could go... If I get... Yeah, get Lotus. I could get Mana Vault. Have Mana Vault make a Mana Vault. And then make a key. I could... Yeah, I could have Mana Vault, make a Mana Vault, and then play a Jewel. Well, I kind of think they have a force. They cast a Dig Through Time, looted a Claim and a Grudge, didn't have a land drop. Like, what else would they possibly keep in their hand, right? Feels like blue card force. And I want to make sure this Dak dies no matter what. The easiest way to make sure Dak dies no matter what is... Unfortunately, if they have a counterspell at all, I can't do that. So maybe the best line really is just Mana Vault, Workshop, Jewel, and just try to go off. Maybe I'm supposed to play Mana Vault, Metamorph, Jewel, because that will put the Dak to 1 instead of to 2. Well, Key is free. Key is free, right? I'm forgetting about Key. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's just do Mana Vault, Key. I guess this runs into Mental Misstep. So now it's a 5 no matter what, so it doesn't actually hurt us to go for the Jewel. And if it does resolve, then we probably just win because we have Metamorph. Okay, I think we have done the winning. Wow, our deck is so good. I feel like our deck is much better because Saga exists. Like, if Saga didn't exist, would this deck be remotely playable? I don't know. Saga seems like it makes this deck a lot... Saga does a lot of good things for really bad artifact decks. I didn't tap top. I don't really care, to be honest. Whee! Can I make a lethal construct this turn? Probably. Almost certainly. I mean, that sounds like not as much fun as like doing all these other things though, right? Let's draw our deck. You can tell me I have the combo all you want. That's not going to stop me from drawing my entire deck here. I'm getting 17 permanents and killing my opponent that way. It's a good world we live in right here. Yes. Yes. 17. 17. Die. Die. Wait, is this deck busted? Hold up. Wait a minute. We're kind of crushing. All right, here we go. 5th and final round. We're kind of killing it. It could be good. We up against a new vintage player here. And we're about to show them what exactly a coveted jewel is. Keep. What do you got for us? If you are new to vintage, what do you choose? Pearl, okay. Pearl, top, all right, I like that. Opal, yeah, okay. PO life, okay. Wonder if it'll be an ancestral on my upkeep. No. Okay, so in that case, let's just do workshop. Monolith, I have 4 mana, so this gets me up to 5 mana. Not really worth it. Let's just go next. So my opponent has 4 cards in hand. Didn't have a land drop. If they spin and find a Moxen, they can tink at us, and then we die, which would be bad. Oh, 8 cast. See, I was thinking PO. 8 cast, not as much of a fan of. Island, pass. The good news is you can't Flusterstorm a Coveted Jewel, so they have to have a force. Survey says force check. Yep. All right. Got the force check. We don't have anything else because I don't have a blue source yet. Hopefully we find like an opal maybe. Unfortunately, my opponent did not let me have the jewel. It's just 6 mana. It only costs 2 lands to cast. How bad could it be? How bad, really? Blue? Wow, they have Tinker. And they must have a Citadel. Okay. I did feel like they had a Tinker. It's a good hand. All mana, Force of Will, Tinker. Yep. Okay, so I'll bring in this Trinisphere and I don't know. Maybe I'll just take out a Flicker. Everything else seems fine. I guess I could bring in Hercules. It's probably okay. I just want to do my own thing, though. I don't really like negation and like Flusterstorm versus Acast because Acast has so many things built into like half their engine is creatures. Like you can't negate or fluster a Thought Monitor. So I don't really feel like it's that good. Like there's some problems with Hercules Recall where your opponent gets to like replay Thought Monitors and stuff like that. Though Hercules Recall has some pretty good stuff where like you're killing constructs and bouncing Seed of the Cyanods. But I don't really feel like that's our role in this matchup. I feel like our role in this matchup is just do the thing and make them stop us. This hand sufficiently does the thing. Not really, but it does enough things, I think. Where we get to like play turn 1 Saga, turn 1 Monolith. We have enough to play anything we draw. We have a Force of Will with a blue card. You can even go, instead of going turn 1 Monolith, we can go turn 1 Saga top Pearl, spin for a jewel, and then go Monolith Workshop Jewel with Metamorph. Yeah, that seems pretty good as well. That might be even better. Just having the access for a spin. I kind of like that more, actually. Yup. Okay, dope. They kept a 6er on the draw. See what they got for us. Opal. Emerald. Needle. All right, well, let me do a quick spinnerooski here. Any jewels? No. Yeah, I guess what we want is just we want this opal. So we can play Saga activation and Monolith without tapping. Might have to just go, oh, they're gonna go for the Saga plan. I see. Okay. Well, now I can demonic for Jewel, I guess. I think it's okay to get rid of my top, because I can just get it back with Saga anyways. Or is there like a Tinker option? Not really. Well, I guess that technically is a Tinker option. Draw. Demonic. I think it's probably better just to get the jewel. I guess I could just get Karn. That's kind of fucked up. I didn't even think about that. Wow. Yeah. I forgot 8-cast dies to a small breath of air. So yeah, let's just kill our 8-cast opponent then. Sorry, you elected to play 8-cast. You deserve this death. It would be a beautiful death. Knocking on the window. A classic slasher disciple. Once again, led astray. How close am I? I actually can play Lattice next turn. We're actually, yeah. The swiftest breeze came in, and all of a sudden, my 8-cast opponent could not play Magic. Who could have seen this coming? Not I. Not I. All right, maybe on the draw we'll play some Hercules. Try that. Not I. All right. I'm actually pretty happy with this deck. Obviously, it's a bit all in, but it sufficiently did the thing, and with pretty reasonable consistency. I probably would cut 2 Ghostly Flickers and play literally any other card in Magic, but I really wanted the Ghostly Flicker off of a Coveted Jewel. So maybe they can be in the sideboard. Oh my lord. That certainly is a hand of Magic the Gathering cards. I sure hope my opponent doesn't tinker me. That would be a shame. A damn shame. Oh, that's not good. That's... I mean, we have an Urza Saga, so we have some outs to an Narset, but... Not great. Not great. Lotus Narset. Should we needle? Probably should needle top, right? We could needle Narset. Probably should needle top. Maybe we're supposed to needle Narset. Like long term, we want to be needling this top, but short term, I just don't want to give them an impulse. I don't know. It feels wrong to needle Narset. But like if they Narset and find a Thoughtcast, how bad is it for me? It's like really bad. I'm gonna name top still. I can't bring myself to do it. I'm gonna try to kill this Narset, so like needling Narset isn't really the goal. The goal is to use a Saga token to kill this Narset. I guess I could also just top deck Opal and play a Tinker or something. It'd also be pretty good. Karn the Great Creator. Uh-oh. Oh, how quickly the tables turn. Not the turntables. Please, anything but the turntables. I don't want that. I really don't want that. Oh. Well, if it isn't the best draw in my deck. Okay, how do we want to play this one out? Make a construct 4 mana, tinker off of Jet, and then Hercules Recall afterwards as a way to slow them down for a turn. Tinkering for a Bola Citadel would be pretty good if I had one in my deck. I'm not gonna lie to you. You make a strong argument, but yeah, we don't have one of those. I guess maybe I could, whatever. I'm over it. I could bounce first, and then I could tinker off of the needle. Better get a Sphinx. That would be a cool one if it was in my deck. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm actually gonna go with Hercules first. And I'm gonna tinker off my needle instead. Because I might get a top, to be honest. This does keep them off of Karn for a turn, unless they draw a Moxen, which is nice. I think they might have like a negation or a fluster, but I'm still willing to play into it. Like the upside is really high. If this resolves, I just can get a God Pharaoh statue, and it will be really hard for them to redeploy. Obviously, I can't get a Coveted Jewel. Okay, so they had a force. That's fair. So their hand is Pearl, Seat, Karn, Top. Pearl, Seat, Karn, Top, and one other one, I guess. All right, well, I mean, this looks reasonable still. Like, if they can't answer Construct, I kill Narset, and I have a follow-up Jewel. And I also can, like, make a Karn token, make a Construct, and get something. Get a... I don't know. Seems good for me, though. Opal. Activate. Draw. Probably just a top, right? What we opened. That's the avenue we opened up here. So I'm going to just start with Opal, kill Narset. And then we'll start doing Jewel Life. All right, Opal, kill Narset. The only way this gets stopped is like a Hercules, which I guess they could have warded in. And then boom, Workshop. Coveted Jewel. Does that resolve? No? Oh, spin for a force. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Am I playing another league tonight? It's possible. Maybe if I play another fast deck. I have a little bit of a headache though, so we'll see. I'm not sure. Did you find a force for my Coveted Jewel? I have top. I can't draw into a Force of Will here. They did find blue card force, so it means all they have left is a Karn, and they're like actively dead on board of these constructs eventually. I think I just spin because I can still find a PO. I would have. I think this is the third card down, right? It's funny that if I had activated, I might have found something, but yeah, I guess we just draw force, and then we can't really lose later. I had the mana to hardcast Force of Will, but I couldn't spin and hardcast Force of Will, which I think it's better to spin because I can find a PO in my top 3. So this is still not a big deal because my opponent gets a spin here, but they have an active... Well, I guess like even if they have an active Karn, like I'm just going to untap with Force of Will up and 2 Karn structs, and they're just going to lose. I also actually can probably play statue, right? Draw, like make a mana, draw a statue. I don't even need to make a mana. Obviously, if they play a Karn, I can't do that, but it doesn't matter. I think we're just winning. This league went kind of better than expected, to be perfectly honest. I thought this was a pretty bad scam, but it seems like a reasonable scam. Okay, so it looks like my opponent found a mana, probably their best mana, and they're going to jam this Karn. She's going to turn this off, but that doesn't really matter very much because what we do is we just... Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. So, oh, wow, that's really annoying that... It's really annoying because now I can't attack them. Wow, I have to attack this Karn with both of them. Yeah, so it's still not a big deal, though. So we just... Yeah, we just attack this Karn with both of these. And then... I guess I could just attack them with both, but I'm going to attack with both of these, and then I'm going to draw with top, and I'm going to play my God Pharaohs, which I know is going to resolve. It's going to make their life living hell, and I also have Hardcast Force of Will. I don't need to hold our Hardcast Force of Will until their turn, so I can let this resolve, and then I have 5 mana exactly off of this. So yeah, I mean, they're dead. They will get 2 chump blockers with their Saga, but we should have bigger ones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess if they draw something, it's 5. And we'll have 6, so... Yeah. Tellurian Academy draw in this game was just the stone cold nuts. Hashtag Justin listed, maybe? Draw a card with top. Sure. What did you draw? Soul Ring. So if I just force this, you don't get a blocker this turn? Sure. That was a powerful display. The classic play a statue, hold up Hardcast Force was not exactly a line I expected to see, but hey, I mean, pretty dope. So yeah, that's a 4-1 with Workshop PO Coveted Jewel nonsense. Jay, bro, what's going on? I don't think I know the Wu-Tang well enough to accurately put a member on this deck. All I know is that this deck is absolutely wild, and I think you'd enjoy it as a cube player. I'm excited, Jay, bro, that we have this free entry to a vintage cube. So I will play at least 1 vintage cube, which will be fun. Okay, anyway, back to this deck. I got a classic sidetrack. This is a cool CFT brew. It's fun. It's powerful. Obviously, it's very all-in, but it still ends up with enough blue cards to play Force of Will, which is a big plus, honestly. When you can make enough blue cards to play Force of Will, I think your deck gets substantially better. I think the changes we made were fine. Obviously, this Trinisphere might be supposed to be back in the main, and maybe the balance, depending on the metagame. I wanted to try Ghostly Flicker, and I just never got to cast it, really. I guess I cast it once on my own Saga, but it got forced, so... I probably would not play the 3 Ghostly Flickers. Maybe you play 1 Ghostly Flicker like the original list had, and you fill in with some other stuff that you're missing. I would like to fill in with blue cards so that your Force of Will is a higher likelihood of actually happening. But I think you definitely want 4 Saga. Saga makes this deck actually playable in my mind. Saga, you know what I should try? I should try Slasher. Has anyone played Bergie combo shops since the printing of Saga? Maybe you have far too low red sources at that point. But the biggest problem with these like Grim Monolith combo oriented workshop decks is they fold really hard to everything. Collector Roof, Force of Vigor, anything. So the whole saga giving an avenue of attack where you can play, you make creatures with your land, really helps these workshop-based combo decks. So I kind of think we might want to try the classic, the Burgy combo shops with like the top combo and Burgy. That'd be pretty interesting. I might be willing to give that a try again at some point. I don't think it will be tonight. But yeah, I mean, if you're into this kind of deck and you want to just jam some play points into a league, this doesn't seem like, it seems like you have some chance of getting your money back, which is nice. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you want to see more videos like this, all you got to do is subscribe. It's a free action you can take on YouTube that will help grow my channel, and I'll really, really appreciate it. If you're watching in Twitch chat right now, I'm going to give you a link to YouTube as well. Subscribe on there, follow on the Twitch side, and both those things will help me grow the channel, which I'll really appreciate. And I'll see you in the next video.